I was walking by this hardware store, and they had I actually put a video of it up on my personal channel. They have a vending machine outside of the hardware store.
I saw that.
Yeah, all these little things that like you may need like in the middle of the night.
Welcome to Off the Cut.
Dude, I haven't touched any wood in a long time.
And that's why it's covered in plastic.
Oh, man.
Some X-rated content there.
I don't care how long it is.
Thoroughly excited.
Great for the pocketbook, bad for the environment.
Oh, I'm number 3.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm glad we got the explicit out of the way early.
If I'm going to put money into this, it's going to be great. And I guarantee.
Don't forget to spend your Urkel bucks.
That was super easy.
Get it? Welcome to Off the Cut, episode 229 for Tuesday, August 11th, 2026. The only thing crisper than this blackberry bubbly seltzer water
And this lime seltzer
Poppy.
water.
is the tools at KM Tools.
That's right. If you head over to kmtools.com, you can get all of Jonathan's handcrafted, expert designed woodworking tools. I wonder if I should say handcrafted. I mean, they're all painstakingly designed, but I think some of them are made by machines, but they're probably all assembled in-house. We should have him back on and quiz him more about what the production process is like for a lot of his tools. But no matter how he does it, every single tool on kmtools.com is a high quality, designed by woodworkers for woodworkers, primo woodworking tool. It's all really high quality stuff that they actually fully endorse. And if they don't make it themselves, it's something they use in their own shops. Because if it's in their shop, it's in their shop. Now, we normally we have a little standardized spiel, but we had to shake things up a little bit this week. Yeah. Because Jonathan is having are they calling this the Grain to Grain charity event at the Buffalo Trace Distillery in Kentucky? That is very exciting. So we don't have a lot of info about it just yet, but it's a woodworking focused weekend with Jonathan and Jason Hibbs. They're both going to be there, and all the proceeds from the tickets, and it looks like they're going to be doing an auction as well, are going to be supporting the Katz Moses Woodworkers with Disabilities Fund, which, as we always like to say, puts tools in the hands of people who need them. So that's on October 3rd. I'm assuming you can get more info about it at KM Tools.
Yeah, just Google Grain to Grain. You'll find it.
Oh, nice. Okay, that's a primo keyword search.
Grain.
Yeah, so head on the old Google box, search Grain to Grain, maybe throw in a little Katz Moses just to be safe, just to make sure it's the very first results, and check that out. And in addition to putting on this awesome event in person, he also gives us $50 to give away to one lucky patron every single month. Last month, Damon Pattison won. Next month, could be you. Right?
Could be.
So if you want to get automatically entered into our monthly drawing for that $50 gift card, head over to patreon.com/offthecutpodcast. Sign up, you'll be automatically entered. Almost messed up our own URL.
Wouldn't that be wild if that wasn't the correct URL that we've been sending people to for 229 episodes?
Let's see. We should send people to. We should control the flow of traffic. We should send people to offthecutpodcast.com/Patreon.
Ooh.
Do we still have that website?
I doubt it.
Because that was for a Squarespace ad, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Sure was. Well, hey, you might not be able to win a free Squarespace website, but I got something even better. Let's say you want to win a 2022 Mafell MT55 18M BL cordless plunge track saw. It's worth $1,360.
I would say that applies to me. Oh, yeah. I'm very interested.
There's no place in the world you can ever get your hands on that for free unless we're talking about going to WTBwoodworking.com/giveaway and entering this next giveaway that Bill's got going on. So,
tell me about it.
Through September 18th, if you head to WTBwoodworking.com/giveaway and enter, tell them that the guys from Off the Cut Podcast sent you, you can win that Mafell track saw. No purchase necessary. None of this like, buy 19 pairs of safety glasses and you get 3 points, but then they're triple if you do it on the weekend. But then if you post it on social media, you get 19-point multiplier. None of that John Malecki garbage. What we're doing instead is simply entering the giveaway, and you might win.
That's simple. Crazy.
I know.
Just got to tell them we sent you.
I know. And here, hey, while you're there, August 1st through 31st, Craig is having a big sale.
Ooh,
$20 off select 20-volt ionic drive products. Drills, drivers, sanders, routers, multi-tools, jigsaw, circular saws, you name it.
Nice.
I got to get a sip.
Take a break.
Take your time. Take your time, my friend.
Yeah. I'm excited. And if you think that's all good news, another one for you. WTB Woodworking is celebrating its second anniversary with a huge maker meetup on Saturday, October 24th from 9 to 3.
Whoa.
Yeah. Last year, more than 300 people showed up, and this year they're shooting for over 500 with live sawmill demos, shop tours, vendors,
so cool.
free burgers, and free hot dogs.
Oh, we upped it. Not just hot dogs, burgers.
Yeah, burgers
Okay.
too.
Whoa.
Okay.
And tons of other woodworkers there. They're going to have a massive raffle benefiting the Katz Moses Woodworkers with Disabilities Fund. And their goal is to raise $3,000 this year. Yeah.
It's pretty
So
cool.
if you're anywhere near WTB Woodworking showroom at 390 Pike Road, Huntingdon Valley, PA, come out, eat some dogs, see some tools in action, and hang out with a bunch of fun people.
Heck yeah.
So
Sounds fun.
I do love a burger.
Who doesn't?
The only thing better than a burger is a free burger.
Yeah.
Ever put a hot dog on top of a burger?
Ooh, no.
No.
Yeah.
Have you ever folded a burger and put it in a hot dog bun?
Sure have. Sure have. Anyway, huge shout out to KM Tools and WTB Woodworking for sponsoring the show.
Oh,
and let's get after it.
All right, let's do it. So, I mean, to kick things off, seems like the live chat's really frustrated about the changes to YouTube monetization.
Yeah.
So John at Biscuit Tree chimed in. You guys hear about the big changes YouTube's making to monetization? And I kid you not, maybe 20 minutes ago, I was in the restroom and this popped up and I just hit accept. Didn't even read it.
Do you need to accept it?
Yes.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
It said it's not hitting till 27, which I guess is only a couple months. That's only 4 months away.
Oh, don't remind me.
Jesus.
Wow.
What you got it to your YouTube email address?
No, it was on the YouTube Studio thing.
Ah,
The Studio app thing.
Okay.
The one with the little hexagon thing on it.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
because I don't think I've been I don't think I've seen that yet, but I haven't been in the YouTube studio
Yeah.
lately.
So I just blindly accepted it. Have no idea what it said. You know,
What
it's
else
like,
are you going to do?
right. It's like signing a waiver when you go,
Yeah.
doing whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
So John says that new channels have to have 8,000 watch hours instead of 4,000.
Yeah, which is twice what the old spec used to be. I was actually talking to my video editor Bryson about this earlier because he was very close to having his channel monetized.
Oh.
He got all the watch hours, but he didn't have enough subscribers yet.
Oh,
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Which is, I feel like, the opposite of what a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he just cranking out a lot of videos?
No. He just had one video do really well. So, yeah.
And then he said that they also, instead of 20 million views in 90 days, instead of 10 million views in 90 days with shorts, you now have to have 20 million views.
Okay.
And you must maintain 10 million views on a rolling 90-day period.
Now,
90
do they
days. Wow.
do they treat shorts monetization as a separate category?
Yes.
That's what John says.
Okay, because my understanding was like once you're in the partner program,
I think they're separating the two of them with this.
Oh, interesting. That sucks. I probably won't be able to keep my shorts in the partner program then,
Yeah.
because I don't think I do 10 million views.
All that Coke money you're making there from shorts.
Wait, did you do a Coca-Cola ad?
No, I'm not sure.
Like the spare change you make from shorts, you know. So I have to go buy a Coke.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Nobody's
I've had some
shorts.
like I've had some shorts. I don't know, do pretty well. Maybe make me, somewhere between $500 and $1,000. I think.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
Sometimes shorts just go mega viral for whatever weird reason.
Dude, I'm still so gun shy on putting any shorts out.
Yeah, I think that's like
That's old hat.
it's like
I think you're right. I think
it's like superstition from Workbench.
Yeah.
I think somebody was like, I think shorts poison your channel, and everybody's like, oh, shorts poison your channel. And like,
I know.
Nobody did them.
It's not that I'm superstitious, but I am a little stitious.
Yeah. Shorts is one of those things where I'm always like, I need to do more shorts. Like I need to, and I'm very precious about it. Like I am superstitious about it too. Like I don't want to put out bad ones.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I only do ones that like really crush it on other platforms. I'm like, okay, now I'll think about putting it on YouTube.
You've earned YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't think it matters. I think you just post whatever. It's fine.
Do you unlist a short if it doesn't do well?
No, never.
You just don't care.
Not really. I mean, maybe it'd be a good idea to do I don't know, keep like sponsor valuations and stuff like that up. But I think each short more or less lives on its own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
It's a little more evergreen over on YouTube than it is on Instagram as well.
yeah. TikTok's pretty good for that too. I will say. I still have videos I put out on TikTok a year ago that are still getting views.
I don't think I've opened TikTok in 3 years.
Every time I do, there's always notifications like new people follow, new people liking, and stuff like that. It's like I haven't posted on here in a long ass time.
Yeah. You made it because I get people at hockey who'll be like, hey, I saw somebody like copying your videos and profile and stuff. I'm like, yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
They do that. They do that.
But they do that.
You know,
do that.
that's
I
what-
actually
Play
kind of like
whack-a-mole
it
or I can
once in a
create new
while.
videos. I said I can play whack-a-mole or I can create new videos.
Exactly.
Right. You're never going to win. You're never going to win. Yeah. It's a pain. It is a pain. But hey, John, the last thing that John had said in there is that it goes into effect February of 2027, and you have to accept it or you get removed.
Oh, interesting. I wonder if they'll actually enforce that. Maybe I'll just maybe I won't accept and see what happens.
All right. Let me explain before we cast judgment. I don't think this is a big deal. Here's why. We've been in the situation where you just crossed the subscriber milestone and you just crossed the watch hour milestone.
Yeah.
You ain't making a damn thing at that level.
Yeah. That is the standard answer. And I do agree with you. Like, you're losing out on maybe like a couple $100 or something like that. Maybe, yeah. But I also like what's YouTube's like? Why are they doing that? What's their reasoning for pushing it higher?
Yeah.
I think if you cut out that bottom like 1% or whatever, it then they're not paying out to as many people and having to maintain.
Makes the administration easier.
The 1099 tax things and stuff. Yeah.
For all these small accounts, not having to pay out like $50 in a year to somebody for something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
However, to argue against myself, which I do enjoy doing, I think that could actually deter more smaller creators because I certainly remember that first time I got a paycheck from YouTube and it was like $30.
Yeah.
I was like, I've made it.
Yeah. It's exciting. It's to go from making nothing to making something. It's very encouraging. It's like, if I, keep plugging away at this, maybe I could make this into real money.
It's motivation.
Yeah,
exactly. And that's what I'm saying. It's motivation. It's encouragement. It's like if you're putting out video after video and you're like, holy smokes, I got $30 this month. You're like, well, what if next month I get 40?
Right.
I think it's very encouraging, but I mean, 8,000 watch hours. That's a lot.
I
That's a
remember
good
the watch
amount.
hours was the thing that I had the hardest time hitting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took me a while. I mean, yeah.
And like, especially if you have like, some sort of a Instagram following, let's say you got like a couple hundred people or 1,000 or so. Post a story or something. I guarantee you can get 50 to 100 folks come over and subscribe to your channel, right?
Yeah.
Especially if you have a really tight knit community at that time, like I'm sure you can have some good conversion. That's what you said you did, Zach. Where like, you got like boom subscribers right away.
Yeah, I think I had I think when I started my YouTube channel, I had maybe like 10,000 Instagram followers.
Pretty big.
Wow.
Yeah, so I was able to convert some percentage of them. I don't think it was that much, but I think I was able to get like 300 or 400 subscribers basically as soon as I started my channel.
Yeah. So I mean, you're effectively halfway there.
Exactly, yeah. So that's why I said, like, I hit the subscriber limit, or that 1,000 subscriber thing way before I hit the watch hours. The watch hours took me a good bit of time.
Interesting. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
That's,
what about you? Do you hit the watch hours or the subscribers first?
I wish I could remember. It's been 5, 6 years ago. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Well, we needed like a boop, 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 like a news report thing this week in the news.
Well, you know what's interesting too? Sorry to kind of go back. I thought they were lowering the bar for monetization on YouTube. I thought I thought they had done a thing where you only needed 500 subscribers.
Oh, that's the first. There's 2 levels to it. There's that one where it's like 500, and you don't earn profit or anything off of it, but you have access to do subscribers and stuff like that. Like, and get like super shares or whatever. Yeah, like it's like that's like the first threshold, and you can unlock all like the member type stuff, and then the second one, that's where you get monetized.
Well, okay, so if they're unlocking like membership and stuff like that, there's still administrative overhead with that. So I don't like, how do you jive that with this new move? Are they changing the number of subscribers you need to have?
I imagine that'll change over there too. Like, it seems like everything's just going to go double or whatever.
Yeah.
It seems like people are getting bamboozled with this.
How long have you been dying to say that?
I've been trying to fit it in. At the end of the day, like,
just don't get all cattywampus about it.
Yeah, don't get all cattywampus. It's like, just keep putting out videos. Just keep plugging. Just keep moving, and it'll come.
I mean, yes, there's always going to be things that pop up that make it harder, like obstacles in your way. You just got to keep moving, keep pushing through. It's the only way.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
Well, that ends our This Week in YouTube news segment.
Yeah.
Back to our regular segment. Zach, what's been going on in your world? What's new in the last week?
What's new in the last week? I've just been head down working on my next video. I've been doing a lot of 3D modeling today, trying to make a case for my modern GameCube.
Nice.
I'm pretty excited about. Yeah.
Now, sorry, I had something I wanted to mention up before. I watched your N64 video. If you never addressed the fact that the case was cracked, wouldn't have noticed it.
Probably nobody would have noticed. I know, but I felt like it was an interesting thing I wanted to see how they would handle it. You know. Yeah. It was very interesting. I had somebody say, like, your ad for this is not a good ad for this company. I was like,
did you miss what happened earlier in the video?
Yeah. It's like there was an ad. It was like very clear when there was, and then like I was just I used the service and I was telling you how it went. I don't know. People are very weird about a lot of people think there's like fake ads on YouTube.
Yeah.
You know, or not fake ads. People think they're stealth ads, I guess would be a better way to put it.
I got the same. I got a couple in my 13 tools under $20. People are like, these are all sponsored. I'm like, You really think I was sponsored by Sidewalk Chalk?
I mean, there's affiliate links.
It is kind of crazy. Like, people will be like, I remember somebody being like, oh, I can tell by the way you angled that bottle towards the screen when you were filming. It was like a bottle of glue. They were like, this video is like clearly sponsored by Gorilla Glue. And I was like, no, I was just using that bottle of glue, and that's how I happened to put it down. Like, people are very paranoid about ads on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
That's where you should have said, this video wasn't sponsored by Gorilla Glue, but this podcast is.
I was hoping somebody would. Is it too early to do it? Should we do it now?
No, go for it.
Roll. Yeah, this podcast is sponsored by Gorilla Glue. Damn straight. So Gorilla Glue. I don't know. This one caught me off guard. So
that's okay. Here. Point of fact. Gorilla Glue, it was so good that people thought they were sponsoring me because I was using it so often in my videos. I just love the product, and I have been using it for at least 3 or 4 years now. Maybe more than that, probably. It's my default wood glue in the shop. Has been for long before they were sponsoring this this podcast, because I just really like the product. I think it's awesome. I like their entire
just a happy accident.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they got some great products. Especially like that epoxy, man, that comes in so handy. Those little, because you two-parter and you can kind of cap it and save it for later. Yeah, the last thing you want for your project to come apart because the glue didn't hold, and then that's why we keep Gorilla Glue on the workbench.
Yes, sir.
Gorilla Glue has less water, more glue, and a stronger bond than the other guys. It dries to a natural color, less yellowing too, cleans up with water, and is non-foaming. And that bond, it's actually stronger than the wood itself. That's why it's the #1 most used wood glue brand amongst woodworking pros.
Yeah.
And honestly, it's just easy if you're, getting started. Pair it with wood glue filler or wood filler, epoxy, or whatever you need to get the job done for the complete solution. The glue gives you that strength that the fibers and the filler gives you the finish. Together, take your project and your builds to professional looking. I found it interesting whenever I was in, not Pittsburgh, but Pittsburgh. I was walking by this hardware store, and they had I actually put a video of it up on my personal channel. They have a vending machine outside of the hardware store.
I saw that.
Yeah, all these little things that you may need in the middle of the night, like plumbing accessories and tapes and glues, and the wood glues, and the glues they had was Gorilla Glue because it's the best. Mm-hmm. And if you're in Pittsburgh and you need glue at 2 a.m, I know a vending machine just right for you. They got you covered. So Gorilla Glue, it's tough. It's there, and it's what you need. If you need two things bonded together with the strength only a Gorilla can provide, Gorilla Tough has a solution, so you can grab a hold of it. Gorilla, tough enough for the pros, easy enough for everybody else. Order yours today at GorillaTough.com/offthecut. That's GorillaTough.com/offthecut. Thanks to you guys.
So you're saying in your video you had Gorilla Glue and people were getting pissed off about it?
Yeah, and I mean that's just that in general, like people assuming something's an ad when it's not.
Yeah.
And I get, maybe there was a time, I don't know, like having been on the other side of all these brand deals, like the idea of having a stealth ad just seems unfathomable to me. Because the brand wants so much control over it. I can't imagine a brand being like, "Hey, we'll give you $5,000 to subtly angle the glue bottle towards your audience." Right.
They're gonna say, "No, we want to see how many people click through this link, and it needs to be on screen for X amount of period of time."
Exactly.
And also, you didn't light it quite right. The orange on the bottle is a little different.
Yeah.
The best they're going to get is giving you free stuff and hoping it shows up in a video.
Right. So I've been doing YouTube for however many years now, 3, 4, something like that. I have never once had a brand approach me and say, we want you to use this product in a video without disclosing it. I've never even had a single offer, let alone accepted a stealth ad.
They also, isn't that a FTC guideline?
Yes. Yeah, you'd definitely be in violation of some laws to do that. But I haven't even had like a foreign company, like a Hello Deer company ask me to do something
Temu.
like that.
The only one I'm aware of is a prominent particular, and I have not done it, but I know folks in our community that have, a prominent blue woodworking store company that's all over the U.S. That will pay people strictly to say, and then I use my so-and-so miter gauge to make this cut, and then they just move on. That's all they do.
Interesting.
They say the brand name and the tool, and then they move on.
Okay, so maybe it does happen to some. Maybe I'm just not. No, whatever company that is deemed me not valuable enough to pay me.
Yeah,
they know you have the integrity, so they don't bother.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they still do that because I haven't seen it in like the last 2 years. So they might have gotten hammered on that one, but I don't know. I have no idea.
Interesting. Yeah, it's just I don't know. There's a lot of paranoia out there in the comment section.
Yeah. And for everybody at home, like inside baseball stuff, like, brand reached out. They're like, hey, we want you to do a 60-second ad during the middle of your video about this. You should see the documents that they send us.
Yeah.
They're multi-page long documents, but you can say this, you can't say this. You can say chips, but you can't say dust.
Yeah.
And you can't say strong. You have to say like firm and like all of these things. And you're like, just write the damn commercial yourself. Like,
well, this is why you end up seeing.
No, we want it to sound natural.
Exactly.
Yeah. This is why you end up seeing the same ad on 20 different channels, and they all sound basically the same.
Yeah.
Because there is no creative freedom or liberty with it.
Yes. Let alone like pretending that it's, that it's not actually an ad.
Right. Or they give you these like video assets of like somebody opening up a refrigerator and this meal's inside of it and they poke it with a fork and put it in the microwave. You're like, wait, why does everybody have the exact same clips on their videos? It's because they require you to use those clips.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Yeah.
So anyway, all that to get back to, you're working on the GameCube.
Yes.
How's it going?
GameCube. It's going good. Touch wood, I feel like I'm a little bit ahead on this video. So yeah, so I don't know if I told you this. The company that's sponsoring this video wants me to fly out to record the ad read on site in I guess I can say I had to go to Boston where they're gonna like announce a new product.
Yeah.
So I have to record the ad read on site. So I'm gonna find out about the product on Tuesday.
Okay.
And they want the video to go live on Friday.
Ooh.
So I damn sure better have the main video done because I'm going to have to like record and edit and post and then like do all the kind of post-processing stuff before in like a 2 or 3, probably realistically 2 days because I'm going to be flying for one of them.
Hope you got Bryson on retainer for that one.
Yeah, definitely.
Golly.
Yeah.
That's a tough turnaround.
It is a tough turnaround, but it's a company I like, and flying me out to Boston for weekends. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
can't beat that.
Gonna make a little trip out of it with my wife. We're gonna go 2 or 3 days earlier and see the city.
Hell
nice.
Yeah. So how the GameCube? How's it coming? Is it working well?
Good. Yeah. Here I can show you my early prototype, and you'll like this. I kept the purple.
Hell
nice.
Yeah.
So this is like so I talk about this in the video, but I usually make like the simple version of the new case where it's just like a box, but everything fits. All the ports are lined up. You got all the new ports here. You got all your vents and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so now I'm doing the fun part where it's like, okay, now let's make this thing look cool. Let's put all the little design details into it. And then after that, I'll be done and I'll get into doing the voiceover and editing and all that fun stuff.
Heck yeah.
Nice. Yeah. What's
the upgrade or mod on that you're most excited about?
Ooh, that's a good question. This one, I did so this one's kind of, I don't know, I don't, it's a good question. This one is like, I didn't do anything on this project that was like super new to me.
Okay.
So I think the thing that I'm the most excited about is probably just I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. That's a hard question to answer with this one.
I'm reading between the lines, so please tell me if I'm off base. It's like you upgraded the snot out of this GameCube, but it's all things you've done before.
That's kind of the gist of it. I guess the coolest thing about this one is, the GameCube has, that little mini DVD drive.
Yeah.
So this has I can't really show it on camera because it's all kind of sealed up, but I took the drive out and basically I put a Raspberry Pi between where the drive used to be. So kind of the Raspberry Pi talks to the GameCube and tricks it into thinking that it is the disk drive, and then proceeds to load games from there, which I think is really cool.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah, and you do it with a little flexible ribbon cable that you literally like shove into the port where the disk drive used to go.
And you still have to solder it in so it doesn't move?
No, you don't even solder it in. It's like a flexible ribbon cable, and then there's a little 3D printed jig that just kind of holds it in there.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Huh. So how the hell do you learn how to do all of it? Is it like forums and just seeing what other people have done and like kind of pick and choose little teeny tiny things a lot of other folks have done and just kind of compile it into one thing?
Kinda, yeah. It's like a lot of hours of trolling the forums. Kind of a lot of it I know too. Like, like I like to do the USB-C mod because then I can plug it into all the power adapters I already have. So I'm starting a new project. It's like, has anybody made a USB-C power mod for the GameCube? Okay, somebody has. Add that to the list of things to do.
Basically, you try to figure out where on the motherboard the power supply comes from that. Exactly. Desolder it, solder on something new. Simple concept, but the challenge is figuring out where on the motherboard the power supply comes in, and then just basically using those solder points.
Yeah, exactly. Like you kind of, and truth be told, for this project, it was even easier than that because I'm basically just using a pre-made. I used like a pre-made board that I bought.
Okay, cool.
But I could, conceptually I could do it myself, but it's just easier to like on the Nintendo 64, I basically built it from scratch. Yeah, whereas in the GameCube one, and somebody made a pre-made product that was like $12.
Done.
So I was like, it's like, I could make up my own, I could string together 3 or 4 different things and solder them all together, or I could just buy this off the shelf thing, which I think, one request that I got on my latest video was like, a lot of people were like, hey, can you do some easier ones?
I could see that.
Can you do some easier projects that we can do at home? So this one's definitely a little easier than the Nintendo 64, and then the next video I'm going to do, I think, is going to be like, anybody can do this. This is like introduction.
And then I'm sure you also want to be like, that's the point of the course.
Yeah, definitely.
But I mean, you can't just reply with that every time, right?
Exactly. But it's kind of interesting to see. Like, I don't know. I want to do things that are hard because that's interesting to me. But I'm curious to see if I do an easier video, if that will perform better.
Will your audience stick around for it?
Yeah, exactly. Will they be more excited about that because they can do it at home? I kind of have a feeling that this is one of those things where maybe you shouldn't listen to the comments section too much.
I know what you're saying because I've had a similar kind of conversation with Keith.
Yeah.
He's like, every video I do, I feel like I need to push myself bigger, better, harder. But then you hear in the comments like, oh, I really wish I'd see you do a video where you just use a drill and a circular saw.
Yeah.
But then you do something like that and the video doesn't do well. But does it not do well because it wasn't like packaged well, or is it because it's not approachable to people? That's what I think.
Or it's too far out your normal scope.
Yeah. I'm curious to see, this GameCube project is going to be easier than the Nintendo 64 that I just did, but it's not going to be. Still going to be significantly harder than some of the videos I was making 2 years ago or something like that. So I'm curious to see how it'll do.
What about, and hear me out, I just was spitballing this, one of these 5 levels or 3 levels video. So you've seen the 3 levels of cutting board?
Yeah.
What about like 3 levels of modding a PlayStation?
That's not a bad idea.
You know?
Yeah.
So it leads viewers into all right, here's how I mod it on the simple end.
Yes.
And maybe it's something as simple, like you said, like adding wireless controllers or adding USB power. Boom, that's beginner. Now the next one is something wild. And then like number 5 is now I know no one at home is ever going to do this, but it's really fun to push myself to something challenging. Check out this bananas build.
That's a good idea. I like that, actually. I did that a while ago when I first modded a Game Boy.
Okay.
I had the video split up into 3 sections, and like easy, medium, and hard. And Bryson even made like a little graphic that went along with it. So it was like a Game Boy selector screen, like picking like the different skill levels at different points in the video, which is fun. Yeah.
And I'm wondering, like, if that is potentially a lower lift format.
I wonder. I mean, I think it still ends up being just as much work, but it's maybe a better way to package it.
Packaged differently.
Yeah.
Because I'm feeling like, okay, I'm making this up. You get an iPod video and you're like, instead of having, you remember that like ridiculous 30-pin connector?
Yeah.
We're going to take an iPod video and make it USB-C.
Yes.
And that's all you did in the video? I think people would be like, I stuck around for 20 minutes to watch you change a power adapter and that's it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I get that that's potentially more beginner friendly, but I don't know how much payoff that has.
Yeah, and I've also thought like, so again, I'm going to do this simpler video in September. Like, maybe it ends up being a 15-minute video or a 14-minute, maybe it doesn't have to be the long, like if it's not going to be multiple layers and like super challenging and this big narrative about, all the things I had to go through to make it happen, maybe it just ends up being a short video. I think that's okay.
I think that's fine.
Yeah.
I've seen plenty of 10, 15-minute videos recently be very successful.
Yeah. Okay.
So, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, look, you're always, as a YouTuber, you kind of always have to be experimenting and trying new things. And
small pivots.
Exactly.
Small pivots. But the GameCube's going well, though.
GameCube's going well. I'm very excited for it. Doing the fun part of the design work, so I'll probably start printing it out tomorrow.
Wait, you're telling me that it takes more than 10 seconds to design something in a YouTube video? You're not like, then I whipped up a new case on Fusion.
Yeah. I've not found a way to properly communicate how much work it is to design things in Fusion without it just being god-awfully boring.
Even a long time lapse of you doing, I don't think would illustrate the time that it took.
Because it's
not
even
you could do a time lapse where the sun was setting behind you. Maybe, but yeah.
But the thing is, I do it in like bits and spurts, right? So it's like, okay, like sit down, design the case, probably 3-4 hours, something like that. I might get up and have lunch in the middle, and then I'll like print the thing. I'll have it in my hand. I'll be like, okay, I need to change this, change this, do it again, rinse and repeat. Right.
Yeah. So it's not easy because I'll do the same thing. Like if I'm designing a new product, you guys remember seeing behind me the glue dock thing. Exactly. How many freaking prototypes I had to hold the damn glue bottle.
Yes.
Let alone something like you're doing that's got all these different things where things have to thread into and like slot together. That's significantly more complex than what I'm designing.
And then as many variations of the glue bottle as you had, I'll usually do that many variations for the case, but I'll only show like 1 or 2 of them in the video because it's like, it's just boring.
Right. Yeah. Right. But that's one of those things where it's like, it's not the magic of the video. Rather, it's like here's all the stuff that truly goes into it.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to show this all to you.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm not going to show me milling and gluing together every single board for the project.
Yeah. Yeah.
You get the idea.
Yeah. It's like, that's why YouTubers do the thing where they're like, and then I milled the lumber, snap, and then all the milled lumber appears behind them.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to watch you 10 minutes talk about the challenges you had in Fusion 360 and how you learned how to use the loft tool and the shell command and stuff. I'm like, dude, I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care at all.
I said in the GameCube video, I was kind of working on the voiceover a little bit or something like that. I said, I spent multiple days designing, a new shell for it. And here were like the key challenges that I had to overcome.
Okay.
And then I kind of take like one of the prototypes from the middle of it, show me assembling. It's like, okay, and then I needed to make a thing here for this thing, and I needed to make a thing over there for this thing, and then this thing fit on there to hold it in place. So,
but I mean, like, that's probably the extent of what you're going to talk about in the video.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm doing it all in real life with a real thing because it's so much easier to wrap my head around than just showing me at a computer rotating an object in Fusion.
Oh, and I think, 100%. I also think it's more visually interesting. I don't want to watch someone film their computer screen.
Yes, yeah.
Unless it's, for just like a couple seconds. But if it's like a 30-second explanation, I'd much rather you have it in your hand kind of manipulating around, pointing to things and whatnot.
Exactly.
So that's going well.
Yeah.
Just hammering through on projects, huh?
Yeah. What about you? Are you just crazy busy shipping out hundreds of
Dude,
glass?
I'm almost caught up.
Okay. How many? Did you go get another printer?
I got 4.
Okay, so you got 4 printers.
I almost bought a 5th.
Yeah.
But I don't think I'm going to need it.
I think 4 is probably,
Things are leveling off.
Yeah, things are leveling off.
Till the next time you mention it in the video.
Yeah.
I will tell you one thing. I've gotten insanely efficient.
I bet.
At packing boxes. I know exactly how to fit each quantity pack in the different size boxes that I have. Dude, I can fulfill an order wicked fast now.
Do you have a little station set up?
That basically is what's behind me.
That's what I'm looking at right now. Yeah.
Yeah. So I've got right here, I've got the box of boxes.
Okay.
Here I have the like filling paper.
Yep.
And I made it's basically on like a paper towel holder. So I just pull it and rip it.
Nice.
And then I can wrap up everything in there. And then I've got like a tape dispenser and stuff like that. Label printer down here. Dude, I can pack an order like nobody's business.
Have you timed yourself?
Oh, for the time I print the label to the time I can get it like boxed.
Yeah.
And fully ready to go, under a minute, easy.
Nice.
Sick.
Yeah, it's one of the, like tying your shoes, how you know exactly where to manipulate your fingers and you pull. I've gotten that with like folding the paper and getting the products in the box and stuff like that.
Wow.
It's pretty good. As of now, I'm only 212 units in the backlog.
Okay.
Nice.
And you said your throughput is what in a day? How many can you make in a day?
About 70, 80.
Okay. So you still have a few days of like run ahead, I guess.
Yeah.
See, when you get caught up, that's where you need to make a couple of shorts to promote it on Instagram and YouTube.
Yeah.
Ahead of you on that one.
Yeah.
But I'm not releasing them until I have just a box full of them.
Yeah.
Until you're ready. Yeah, absolutely.
And I've gotten good feedback about it too. Like it's been going well.
People like it?
Yeah,
Nice.
It's going well.
Excellent.
Have you gotten any like photos from people like, hey, here it is on my workbench?
I have. I think that's so cool when you get that.
Yeah,
I always love
that's
getting
awesome.
like photos from people and stuff like that. I had the only complaint I got was one of them said that it doesn't hold the gallon of wood glue. And I'm like, yeah,
probably not.
I wouldn't imagine that you're putting the gallon of wood glue on this thing.
There's your April Fool's product right there. You make the gallon size one.
Yeah. So that's one of those things I did learn. I have to be very, very explicit on the listing of. I was like, it does not.
Common sense comes into play.
Like,
I mean,
but like, look at all the product photos. There's no gallon in the product photos.
Some people are just going to misinterpret, and
I know.
Yeah.
It doesn't hold my mustard bottle that I put my glue in.
Yeah.
I legitimately had somebody reach out to me and said, I bought one for my glue bottles and then bought another one or another few to keep in my refrigerator for condiments. I swear. They specifically called out mustard. And I was like, hey, have at it. Go for it, right?
Yeah.
But it's been going well. It's been going well. I'm just
That's good.
Absolutely hammering. I got the FedEx guy probably hates me.
Oh, do you do pick up at the house or do you drop it off?
So I take all the orders to the post office because it's on the way to the gym. I have right here contractor size bags that I just load all the orders, and then I put them in the bags over my shoulders, look like Santa Claus walking in the post office. But then I just pick it up and just dump it in the box. But
that's where those giant IKEA bags would come in handy.
That wouldn't be big enough.
Really?
I need more than that. These are like the 55-gallon drum liner bags.
Wow. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But the FedEx guy's got to hate me because like every day I'm getting like 50 pounds of filament coming through.
I think in his world, you're probably not that bad. I mean, yes, it's like a lot of volume, but they're all lightweight. It's not like you're giving him 80-pound bricks that he's got to pick up and move around, right?
The boxes, they're shipping like 25 rolls of filament in each box, so it's like 50 pounds.
Oh, you're talking about the delivery.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant when you're sending. Oh, yeah. The delivery guy hates you for sure.
Yeah, we get the Chewy order with the like 45-pound tub of litter. They gotta love that one. Yeah. And then they always throw it in there with like a thing of cat food or like the little like it. Yeah.
With Chewy though, if you say your thing wrap crush, they'll give it to you for free.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, good to know. But yeah, dude, I've just been going ham, packing up orders and stuff like that, doing some back end stuff, but I've gotten just about caught up with everything, and I'm pumped because over the shoulder here, you guys see what this is?
Yes, I do.
Craig Domino or whatever the hell it's called.
It's Craig not a domino?
Craig Edge, thank you. I should probably know what it's called. Yeah, so I just got that yesterday. Haven't opened it yet.
Okay. So, are you going to make a video on it?
I am.
Nice.
I'm not sure the angle that I'm going to go after it. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to film me like unboxing it and like using it, and then just figure out if I'm going to use that footage or not. Mm-hmm. You know? Mm-hmm. And just kind of go from there, see what happens. And
I do that all the time. Just like, it'd be good to have the unboxing video. I'll just shoot it. Might as well.
Rather not use it than go, oh.
Yeah, exactly.
I wish I had it.
Exactly.
But I'm excited to get my hands on that. And yeah, we maybe talk about it in the after show or next week or something. But
I'm excited to hear your thoughts on it. I mean, after you use it a little bit, so probably not in the after show. But
and also, my brother-in-law are twins.
Oh.
And they're both getting married like 3 weeks apart.
2 other twins?
No. That would be wild, wouldn't that?
Yeah. It's a hell of a double date? Yeah, double date, I guess.
Is that I don't see why that wouldn't be allowed.
No, I think that's perfect. I think it's perfectly
odd,
legal, but it's definitely making you do a double take.
Yeah, it's not incest, right?
Yeah. But that's like where like the divorced parents end up dating the parents of their kids' spouses or whatever. That's really weird.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Have you ever known 2 couples that got divorced and then they ended up remarrying the opposing spouse?
The old switcheroo?
The switcheroo.
I've never seen that in real life.
No, I've just heard about it in the movies.
Yeah.
A square dancing move or something there.
Yeah.
But so anyway, for one of the weddings, one of the brides was like, "Hey, could you make me this sign?" Right? So I'm like, "Sure." Right? So of course, they pick the the most elaborate effing font in the world for this sign. And so all the characters are like a 16th of an inch wide. And I can't make them bold because the font doesn't come in bold. I can't make the letters bigger because then it would fall off the sign. So I used the laser to cut all these things out, and then I had to like soak them in because MDF, I had to soak it in primer and then paint it. And I'm like, how the hell am I going to adhere these little letters to like the wood board? Do I get a pin nailer and just hope it doesn't just blow out the MDF, or do I just little dab of like super glue, like thick super glue on the back?
That's what I would probably do. Yeah. Or
epoxy maybe.
Just, I mean, it just needs to last a day, right?
Yeah.
Just roll on that primer, and while it's still wet, just stick them in place.
There you go.
Oh, that's not a terrible idea.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea.
Every once in a while, I have a good one.
Okay. Because I'm like, I think even if I would get like teeny tiny little nails and go boop, 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 boop with the hammer, I think it's going to mushroom out and split the MDF.
Yeah.
Right?
I would assume so, yeah.
Yeah. Because that space has to go somewhere for that nail.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. So what I did is I made 3 of every letter so that if I happen to drop one or like break it or whatever, I've got backups and stuff like that. And I'm like, how the hell are people that are like doing this stuff on Etsy and stuff making any money doing this?
Great question. I don't know. I assume they probably just order it all off Alibaba and then
I don't know. What I should have just done
essentially
is I was like, it's all scrap wood. It's going to cost me nothing. I should have bought white acrylic online and just lasered out the letters so I didn't have to paint it or anything.
Yeah.
You know,
that's
hindsight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this is if this was your Etsy business and you did it day in and day out, you'd find all the ways to economize and get it done just a little bit faster.
Because
or you kill yourself.
Yeah. And the worst is then it's like it's their name. It's like the whatever, and then it has like the date underneath it. So it's like 10.10.26 or whatever the hell it is. Dude, the little dots are like the size of like the end of a effing pen. Like I'm gonna need tweezers to get these things on there. Like,
why not do like a like cut out like a template with some a little bit of play in it to lay down and like seed everything through that.
So that's what I did is I basically took a sheet of MDF, lasered out all the letters, and then I kept the sheet that I lasered the letters out. And the MDF with the laser has a little bit of curve, or the laser has a little curve.
Yeah.
So then it does kind of become like a puzzle piece. And that's going to be how I place the letters, but I still have to adhere the letters to the board underneath.
So what if you adhered them before you painted them with like whatever, like super glue, wood glue, whatever works, and then leave that template on top of it and then roll paint over that to get the top of everything painted, then pull the template away and the tops of everything is painted. The sides won't be, but the top will be, and it'll be adhered with whatever, stronger adhesion you need.
That's not a bad idea. I should have done that.
No, too late now.
Yeah, but then the sides would have been burnt.
Yeah.
It would have been black. I wouldn't have cared. It's not my sign. But
how Brad's be.
Yeah, it's all this.
What do they do with all these? Think about all the wedding decorations that must just end up in landfills.
Right.
Please.
Our special day. Let's just huck it into a big pile of
and
garbage.
Bins of decorations in our basement.
You might need them someday. You never know.
Yeah, for your second wedding, right? When you get married to your wife's friend.
Your best friend's wife or whatever.
Yeah.
Sister spouses or whatever it is. Yeah. I don't know. But I'm like, I should have just said no. I should have. And then it's like, you guys are the same as me. You can't do a bad job.
No.
Yeah.
You're like, I have to do it well.
Right. I know.
But then I'm afraid I'm going to do this. People are like, well, who made your sign? Oh, Eric did. You're crazy if you think I'm going to make Jane that I don't even know assign. Not happening. Not happening. I just wish I could have put the whole damn thing in the laser. Like, if they just wanted it to be wood with, like, lasered letters, sure.
Done.
Yeah.
Done. But no, you wanted white painted letters to be raised up off the board. Yeah. I think super glue is the best option. Or little, like, get some epoxy and, like, a paintbrush and just little paint on the side.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what else you would do. It's just,
I can't think of another.
I feel like the super glue is going to be pretty damn strong.
Yeah.
The super glue will be strong. It's just time consuming as all get out.
Because you're going to have to get like teeny tiny little dabs all over it.
Yeah.
And you can't use the accelerator because then you don't want it to like foam out or whatever.
Yeah.
And heaven forbid you put, you have a tiny little dot, you put a drop of super glue on and you drop it. It's like, oh, okay, I guess it's just immediately stuck wherever
Yeah. You know what I do? Make my wife do the adherence.
There you go. Now you're thinking.
It's a couple's project.
Yeah. Or just drop off all the cut pieces to the couple. Make it like a puzzle they can assemble. It's like,
this is the first test for your marriage, Jerry.
Yeah, exactly.
Arts and crafts night.
Yeah.
Oh. Is the show telling me the one where they swap wives or something?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, Deric, what's besides me packing up orders and making signs, what's new in your world?
Well, not a whole lot. We're getting ready for back to school and everything, and so that's been kind of taking up some time. I've spent yesterday assembling a bunch of IKEA stuff that my wife bought for my son's. He's big into Lego, so he's got like a huge Lego collection, and so like she bought all these IKEA shelves and everything to display all his stuff on. So I spent yesterday putting all that together. But I did have a question for you guys on the 3D printing subject.
Mm-hmm.
So we bought new silverware a while back, and the ends of them are all. I actually got one right here. They kind of like round out, right?
Yeah.
So they flare. And the problem is, whenever you whenever you you load your dishwasher, you're supposed to load it with them sticking up, right?
Yeah.
And you got all those little slots in the silverware tray. Well, specifically the long forks are the only ones that will barely clear it, and sometimes it sticks. So it's just like a little snug, and sometimes they don't go through, and sometimes it's hard to get them back out. So I thought maybe I can 3D print a new top for that, because it's just like the little grate thing. It's just it just pops into the top. What filament should I use that would be good to go in a dishwasher? So water and high heat is what it's got to withstand. Is there even an option worth exploring?
For sure. I mean,
ASA.
You can just look it up.
ASA would be pretty decent. ABS would probably be fine too, I think. The truth of the matter is the thing that's in there is probably ABS.
No, true.
Or was it PAHT?
Yeah, but that's going to be a pain in the ass to print.
Yeah. I only got to print 2 of them once, hopefully.
It's also $100 for a kilogram.
I don't know. I ain't going that far.
That stuff cuts like crazy. I would do it in ABS.
ABS? All right.
Yeah, or ASA, or one of those kind of mid-heat things.
ASA is only $36.
What temperature does PETG start to get soft at?
I dry my PETG at 60, and it's fine.
Okay.
60 Celsius, which is like...
I always find PETG to be a little more flexible, though. Like really,
it is. It definitely is more flexible.
Yeah.
It's stronger, like less brittle, but it is flexible.
All right. Well, I got some ABS. I got some PETG. I got some
use ABS.
PC. I'll probably print a couple test pieces and run them through the dishwasher and see what comes out.
Yeah. I mean, the ABS might get... No, it should be okay. I was going to say it might get like a little chalky, but that's more of a UV exposure thing. So it will... The thing you're probably going to run into, though, is that the 3D printed layer lines are probably going to collect a little bit of
like the soap scum
and stuff like that. But
that's fine with me.
Yeah.
Have you seen this new thing where people are doing textures on their layers, so it's like fuzzy texture and stuff like that. So it's like it's the same concept as like, oh man, I can't like really make this like you're gluing up the side of a bookcase and the top. Man, I can't make that flawless. So instead, I'm going to draw attention to it by like purposefully like routing in a gap or something like that. So there's like
shadow line.
Is shadow line. So it's the same idea of instead of trying to have like a straight wall, people will design stuff with like a texture on it. So it looks purposefully textured, but then it also hides the layer lines and makes it look way better.
Huh. I've not heard of this. No.
So I saw something that popped up on Instagram the other day where it's like you can load your STL file to this, whatever the hell it is, and then basically like draw where you want the texture. So for example, let's say you're 3D printing a hammer. I don't know why you would, but you know what I mean.
Sure.
On the handle, you could actually say, I want just in this specific region that knurling, which is like that diamond pattern, like embossed into it, and it would do that for you.
That's cool. I'm assuming this is some sort of AI tool.
I don't know.
Okay,
interesting. I don't know. Huh. But so like what they were doing is they were saying like, oh, a lot of people like love carbon fiber and glass fiber filaments because it has like a natural fuzzy texture to it that hides the layer lines. With using textures in 3D printing with like PLA or PETG, you can mimic the same effect.
Yeah, Bamboo had a thing on the slicer for a while. I think they still do, called fuzzing. You can like fuzz the outside layer, but I find the results from fuzzing are not as good as just using like a glass fiber filament.
Does it also mess up your tolerances if you're doing things that are fitting?
Good question.
Interfacing with one another. Yeah. I would assume so.
Yeah. Ooh, that reminds me. I have to just think about my GameCube case. I was like, I need to chamfer a couple parts so they interface a little bit better.
Oh, you'll have to do that before the after show so you don't forget.
Yeah. I've going back to that subject of shadow lines. Like, so I have this seam on the, it's even hard to see on camera right now. There's like a seam right here.
Okay.
And rather than trying to use filaments that like hide the seam, I'm all about that shadow line now. I'll just put like a little 0.5 millimeter line, like kind of like 0.5 millimeter high, 0.5 millimeter deep, the whole way around where the seam is.
Yeah.
And if you look at a lot of like, like plastic parts that you get on like commercial products, they all have something similar to that.
Yeah.
Because it's like, it'll never be perfectly flush, so why do that? Make it a design detail.
Yeah. 100%. And then no one has to worry about it.
Exactly.
I like that. Though. Well, speaking of the after show, should we head over there?
Yeah, I think we should.
We actually have a comment from Discord on the subject that we were just discussing that we can bring up over there.
We have 2 questions for tonight.
I saw in the show notes. Yeah, we got some questions.
Yeah. So, everybody, thanks for hanging out with us as always. We are going to head over to patreon.com/offthecutpodcast, start recording the after show, the bonus show, as we like to call it, that we do every single week. And if you want to join us over there, again, go over to patreon.com/offthecutpodcast. Sign up for any tier level. You also get entered to win that $50 gift card from KM Tools.
Very exciting.
And if you don't want to do that, we will be back here, same time, same place, as always.
See you, everybody.
See ya.
See ya.
I want to give a huge shout out to our returning top tier patrons.
Corey Duvall at Woodcraft and Honey.
Charles Averso.
Chucko.
Sorry, Charles.
Bill Burkle, WTB Woodworking.
Dadu said, yeah, buddy.
Building Creative.
Damon Pattison.
Joe Welsh at Delaware Valley Workshop. Bailey Thompson. The RZA, the Jizza.
Wes Muma of Wu-Tang Woodworking.
Wu-Tang!
Bingo bango, you're done.
You should stop.